Hey guys, Tyrup here, bringing you Warcraft Wednesday once again. We are on last Refuge. Playing today's morning in the south we have Moon, playing as Night Elf. Going for a Demon Hunter, getting some AOW creeping done. So, exact same story here in the north we have Yange, also playing with a Demon Hunter, also doing the same AOW creeping. So it's going to be a Night Elf mirror here today. But maybe it's not a mirror because this is Moon. Known as the 5th race. See what he can throw into the mix. Going for a kill. Oh, finds the wisp, gets the ditto. But nice ensnare there, going in the favor of Moon, so it gets a slight edge there. Do have, you know, a few wisps running around for both players, doing some scouting, trying to get their drop on their opponent's locations. So both players having completed those camps, running around in the middle of the map. And tick timings basically bang on. Almost exactly the same as you would expect. Okay, so Yange coming over here now. Going for the forest troll. Looks like Moon heading towards a similar region. These are items, you know, ring of protection. Versus a circlet from that first camp. Now a replenishment potion here. And Moon does scout this with his wisp, and that's enough for Yange to backpedal. Oh, but he's going for this camp now, so he's not fully disengaging, and now Moon's coming over looking for the creepjack. Did complete the same camp, also got the replenishment potion there. And gets a circlet for his troubles, taking out the ogre. But, oh, Archer did get slowed, but slow wears off just in time before the Demon Hunter can chase down, and a little bit of mana burn each direction. Overall, Moon in a much healthier position here, can afford to stay aggressive. Going to do this Murloc camp on his opponent's side of the map while Yange comes over there. So must have used, yeah, a bit of his Moonwell juice, in fact most of it, getting back up. Continuing to pump out a few more archers, so is Moon. He's got 4 now. Yange with 5, I thought it was, with this new addition. Looks like Moon is not going for any more though. He's staying at 4, moving his AOW around. And Yange going for this creep camp here at his opponent's shot. Risky business, but Moon's not going to spot him. Just goes for the item here, Scroll of the Beast. Also picking up some boots and the dust.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh man, he knew he was going to get ensnared there, and he shadow melded it, avoided it. That's great awareness from Yange. Or maybe he just coincidentally stopped it to pick up the Naga Witch. Come on man, I was just talking you up. You can't go doing me dirty like that. Hunter completing this camp here, gets the belt of giant strength, also picking up a forest troll berserker, but not finishing up the whole camp. Interesting. And that's another archer. Ancient of Wonders down. No production buildings yet at tier 2.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
And it looks like, yeah, straight to tier 3 for Moon. He's got the Hunter's Hall down, however. Yange hasn't got anything. Also going straight for
have engaged the enemy.
Tier 3. Oh, there we go. Obviously starting with Ancient of Wind.
Research finished.
So I wonder if we're going to see a bit of, you know, Dryads and Bears versus Archers and Talons.
Our warriors have engaged.
Yep, double wins there. And yep, double laws here for Moon. So there we go. It has been pretty much identical up until this point, but now some major deviations in strategy and second heroes as well. Keeper of the Grove picked up
our warriors have
by Moon. Oh, here we go. Demon Hunter's dueling. He pops the invul and now going for the mana burn on the exit. Oh, he's going to go for the high ground. Not going for the Ogre Magi. Oh, but Moon steals it and gets the item to the Mana Stone. Demon Hunter getting low though. Takes a Forked Lightning, but entangle enough to stop the other Demon Hunter chasing him down. Oh, but a little bit of a pathing hiccup here. Units doing some blocking. Allowing a little bit more damage from Yange. He does have the Demon Hunter with the boots here as well, so it's super fast. Moon coming in here for a block. Oh my god. Oh, but he runs around. Nice control from Yange. Ends up getting the kill. Did have to pop that invul potion though, remember. And I wonder if maybe he wanted the boots on his Naga Sea Witch. That way he can go those chase downs earlier. But we'll have to wait and see if he switches them over later.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Moon going for a similar camp that Yange completed earlier. And then on the other side, Yange going for the mercenary camp, picking up mercenaries too. Just gotta leave the Naga, the solar creep. This gets Boots of Quel'The the last. Nice item for the Demon Hunter.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Looks like he's coming back for an Orb of Venom potentially, if I had to guess. Okay. Coming into the middle here. So a few Dryads now trickling into the composition for Moon. Also went for an Ancient Protector in his base. Interesting. Picking up his shop now. Wants to get that Orb of Venom as well. And just picking off the last of these creeps. There's 3-3. Moon going for this red camp. Uh-oh. Yange is nearby. He killed a Scout Wisp there, I think, but he's gonna, wow, use the Book of the Dead to complete this camp, surrounding the Overlord with it. Interesting, and gets a nice item for his troubles, Legion Doomhorn. Oh, and a Fire Lord third for Yange. He's on the chase down now, looking for some aggressive fights. Yange at close to 50 food now to Moon's, well, Moon just must have popped a whole bunch, yeah, Mountain Giants into the queue, but up until this point he was about 15 food behind. So this is a really good timing for Yange to hit before those Mountain Giants arrive. This is like a really good timing because typically, you know, playing this kind of composition you want to stay around 50 food.
Our sacred grove is being
Moon
desecrated.
wants to explode beyond that. Didn't dodge that Wisp Dispel at all. Trading mana burns there. Moon's still has a little bit of mana left in the tank. Ancient War going down slowly but surely. And here comes the Mountain Giants. He's actually TPing back. Interesting. Doesn't quite get the AOW. But now has Mountain Giants in his composition. They are so beefy. Very hard to kill. And I forgot about that. The bears have kind of fallen out of the meta. Much more about the Mountain Giants these days.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Research finished.
Yep, Yange just staying at 50. I don't see any more Moonwells going down. Gets an expansion going. Did that get scouted by a last second Book of the Dead skeleton? I saw something up there. Now Yange may be looking for the red camp. But finds Moon's army. Oh, but gets ensnared. Mountain Giant goes up in the Cyclone. These creeps doing quite a lot of damage to Yange's army. Meanwhile, Moon's Demon Hunter out here going for the kill on the expansion.
Our warriors have engaged.
Yange up in the air. Forest Troll getting knocked out. Oh, but he's just running right past the Mountain Giants, not going for the surround. And now Moon coming around from the other side with the Keeper getting a kill. And what's Yange up to? He's going for the base now. Just completely disregarding the Mountain Giants. curious stuff.
Research finished.
Go for the base. There's an ancient
Our
protector
warriors
there.
have engaged the enemy.
Okay, now he's going to disengage. Doesn't quite get in range for a mana burn there. Demon Hunter cycloned up. Training mana burns, getting a little bit extra damage. Man, Moon on the dispel before he even got fairy fired. Didn't last a split second. And there we go, Mountain Giants quickly knocking down one Talon there. Now he's going for the surround on the Keeper. Moon popping the taunt. Fire Lord in some big trouble. And going down there. Getting mana burnt. Now the rest of the army looking for the kill on the Mountain Giants, but they're just so beefy. Ooh. Cyclone up on the Demon Hunter. But he's just kind of splitting his focus in an unusual fashion here. And just kind of getting pushed and pulled by Moon in many directions. He's having trouble getting much damage done. Now he's got a little bit of good focus fire going on the Dryads. Accidentally brought back that Talon that he moved to crow form to escape.
Great outdoors.
He ends up going down because of it. Another expansion going up behind this though. Moon heading over that direction because he's got the fairy fire on him. Yange knows exactly what he's up to. And didn't he have a TP before, or was I clicking on the wrong Demon Hunter? Okay, I was. Yange coming across to stop this. Yeah, this could be trouble. Oh, he evades the first slow arrow. But no, that's not going to be enough. Cyclones him up. Can the Keeper get here for a staff? Can he save the day? Demon Hunter going down! Doesn't get in range. Or does he not even have the staff? I thought he had a staff. But I guess not. And Demon Hunter going down. Big loss there for Moon. Moon having to briefly, breaking upkeep now.
Our warriors have engaged.
Dryads going hunting for the expansion. I don't think they'll be able to cancel it though. It's pretty close to complete. They will be able to do some decent damage to it, however, before it gets that fortified armor up. Here we go. The army's just going to fight against the Mountain Giants now. Both of them getting cycloned up. Focus fire shifting towards the hero. Going for the Keeper now. Back on the Mountain Giants. Yep, and the Rides end up disengaging.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is safe. Keeper might not be though. He's a pretty quick one though, especially with that Legion Doomhorn. Only the Demon Hunter with the boots is able to keep pace.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh, army's fighting over here now. Talon going down. Spawn up. Trying to focus down these Dryads. Knocking a couple of them out. Going for the Keeper kill, but doesn't quite get it. Now trying to get a couple of the Dryads as they retreat. Getting some good poison on them with double orb of venom here. Doing some really good damage. Looks like the Mountain Giant's threatening to head over to the expansion, but that's actually been repaired up to full. Yeah, it's not taking any shortcuts.
Your building is complete.
Also has quite a lot of spear space in his army composition, so Yange could explode up now. There's quite a lot of gold. Ooh, Moon does have an expansion of his own. Isn't quite at the expansion spot yet, and still needs to creep out those last two trolls before we can do that. The forest trolls. Those lava spawn didn't last long, instantly dispelled. Getting some good damage on the Demon Hunter there. Switching back to the Mountain Giants. Good damage onto Yange's army. Wow. Pops the scroll of protection, a lot of dispels. Focus fire on the heroes for both sides. And it looks like Moon's going to lose his Demon Hunter here. Fire Lord also going down.
Our champion has fallen.
Now switching back over to the Mountain Giants. Looks like he's going to lose one here, but there was quite a few talents that went down in the process as well. And might lose this one too. I'm not sure how long Tangle
Our
is going to
sacred grove is
last.
being desecrated.
Oh, yep, definitely long enough to kill.
Research.
Moon now completing the creep cap finally, but he's going to be a huge chunk of gold behind. Already over 1,000 gold gone from this mine.
Our
So Yange with a
warriors
pretty
have
good
engaged
lead
the
now
enemy.
after so many hero kills. He has, you know, lost his Fire Lord a few times, but that's not quite such a big deal. But he's still just sitting at the exact same 50 food. Might need to produce a couple more wisps for some more lumber. Seems to be really hurting in that department.
Your building is complete.
We're going for an nature protector by his expansion here. Demon Hunter
sacred grove is
2/3
being
back,
desecrated.
but not back in time to stop this assault.
Our warriors
And now we've got
have
a
engaged
Fairy
the
Dragon transition here. Gonna add a few of those into the mix. They're pretty good at chasing down the Dryads. Cyclone up.
Our
Get
warriors
some damage
have
on those
engaged
Dryads.
the enemy.
Cyclone just continuously on the Mountain Giants. He's running a little bit low on mana now. Hunter out the front. Tanking for Yange. Oh, but he's taking some pretty big damage. He doesn't have any invols. He's getting low. Might have to TP out here. Getting a little bit too aggressive with the positioning. Nice. Fork Lightning. Demon Hunter does have to TP out. He's not going to be able to take down the expansion. Heavy damage on it. Took out quite a few wisps, but no kill. Very crucial for Moon. And could this be the position where he starts to make a turnaround now? Moon, you know, close to 60 food. Has the larger army.
Our
And
warriors
has
have
broken
engaged the enemy.
above 50 himself, but as I mentioned, that lumber, a little bit of a problem for him. Very low on lumber. He's got like almost no wisps on lumber production. Just crazy. Okay, now he's getting stuck into it, but this is late, you know. Had a lot of gold floating there. Not much to do with it. I suppose he can go for some more consumables, which he has done. And look at me, look at all these consumables on the Naga Sea Witch. We're gonna make sure his expansion at full health before jumping those last two wisps in. Yange at 60 food, Moon at 70, so still a slight edge to Moon. Do you have any upgrades? Yep, one upgrades. No Hunter's Hall from Yange, so can't really go any further in that direction. Oh, and here we go. Moon going
Sacred
for the
grove is
main.
being desecrated. Our warriors
And
have
Yange going
engaged
for the expansion. Scroll protection as well. This thing's going now fast right there. Naga Sea Witch trying to bait out the Fork Lightning as Moon. This is going down too fast. There we go, Fork Lightning. He's just going to settle for the dispels here. Try and drain off as much mana as he can. Going for the detonate now. It looks like Moon heading over to Yange's expansion. Oh man, I didn't even notice. He had a Pipe of Insight as well. This Legion Doomhorn. He got some
Sacred
really
grove
good
is
items
being
from those red
desecrated.
camps. 3 Mountain Giants with the
Our
War
gold
Clubs.
mine.
They should be able to knock down expansion pretty quickly. Yeah, it looks like Yange is just going to give it up here. And are we going to see a good old-fashioned base race on the back of this? Moon picks up a Scroll of Town Portal, but his Tree of Eternity is going down so fast, I don't know if he'll be able to get it. Activates it now, getting his army in range. Okay, he does get there, just in the nick of time. The Tree of Eternity is down, most of the Wisps are down. And that's a TP out from Yange. Looks like one Dryad, one Talon, I think that was. So both players losing one unit there. But that's it. Both players lost their expansion. However, Moon lost his main as well. So Yange sitting pretty.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Slightly larger army, but you know, thanks to the upgrades, I'd say it's slightly less effective. And Moon, oh, he hits crucial levels here. 5-5 on both his heroes.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
So the Tree of Eternity's going walking. Getting over to the expansion now. Oh, this Demon Hunter also very close to 5. Same with the Naga Sea Witch, but not quite there yet. Moon heading over looking for a fight. Oh, should be able to get this Demon Hunter leveled here. Yep, there we go. Level 5 Demon Hunter for both players now.
Have engaged the enemy.
Got a level 3 Fire Lord there as well. Oh, and I don't think Moon wants to fight this one uphill. Yange trying to tempt him to. Oh, he's just running straight down the hill though. Fairy Dragon's over here taking a lot of damage. Scroll of Healing, Scroll of Protection in.
Our warriors have engaged.
Like a Sea Witch in there. No mana, getting focused down. And Moon just overwhelming in this fight. All of his units super healthy here. But maybe not his Demon Hunter. That's getting low. Microing it to escape. Very, very low. Still alive. Pops the heal scroll. And Yange's army looking very substandard right now. Moon just picking off all of those Fairy Dragons almost down to just 2 of them left. Mountain Guards just in the front row constantly damaging. And the Demon Hunter gets away from Moon. Both heroes from Moon has to evac the fight. But yeah, Yange continuing to lose units. And now Moon's 10 food ahead. Into the Tree of Eternity. Moon didn't kill that, did he? I thought... Or maybe Yange just... Oh, okay, so he's brought it down here to this expansion. Mountain Giant surrounding it now, but does have the heavy armor rather than fortified. At the moment, Yange, oh, he's going all the way back to his base. To the Moon wants to heal back up, and that's going to leave this Tree of Eternity exposed. That's going to go down now. And now Moon with a huge food advantage. Things are looking in his favor. I thought, you know, maybe Yange would try and sneak his expansion over here whilst going for that fight, but no. Brings it down to the south and ends up losing it right there. And I don't know how Moon did it, but in that last fight, he lost close to nothing, whereas Yange, I think, yeah, Moon lost maybe 10 food, and Yange lost close to 25.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
He was just, you know, so good at kiting the Dryads and taking out Fairy Dragons. Kept his heroes alive as well. He's going back for some more action. Ooh, gets the mana burn. Keeper getting low. A little bit of focus fire, gets out of there. There's going to be some more hero click. Right click on the hero.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yeah, the Dryad there, but his army's going down fast. Yange in a bit of trouble. Focus fire on the Naga Sea Witch. Burn. Going for the Demon Hunter now. Both players just right clicking down the heroes, and the Sea Witch going to be the first to fall. And that's level 6 Metamorphosis. Superman is here. Fire Lord going down, and that's it. Yange throws in the towel. And takes the win. Well, thought after Moon lost his expansion, he was in big trouble, but just had such a good army composition and performing so well in those fights, able to stay in the fight and even turn the tables and win the match. Very impressive stuff there from Moon. Anyway guys, I'll wrap on that. Thanks for tuning in to another installment of Warcraft Wednesday, and until next time, goodbye and good luck.